Today we got this device. It's the Samsung A16. This device is not charging. The charging port is broken and we are going to replace it. You can see how it's broken. I don't know how the customer did that, but seems their children. Remove the SIM card tray and try to detach the frame from the housing. You can use your fingernails or any plastic tools to prevent damage the frame. This screen seems it has been replaced before because the screen has a big frame than the housing. I noticed that. Other way you need more power to remove the housing from the frame. Be careful of the fingerprint flex cable. We don't need to damage it. It's with the power button. You can see someone labeled this device with a name. When you see that, you can know that someone has doing repair to this phone. The Samsung A16, and it's the screen itself. You can see the battery was removed before, and that's his transfer to a new frame came with the screen. This models you should buy the screen with the frame. It's better unless it's original. The screen in here it's not original. I can see. All right, we removed the down button, the plastic, and removed the flex cables. There should be one plug screw. It seems it has been removed before. Now remove the blue antenna, and this is the subboard contains the charging port. Let's now remove this charging port and replace it with another one. You can see we're still having the type C charging port. It's same with too many models of the Samsung. They're still using the same type C charging port. We have first to remove the glue. The subboard is moving. Okay, this is important. We need to clean the adhesive, and then we will increase the heat to 456 degrees to remove the charging port from the subboard. If you want a faster repair, you can just replace the subboard with a new original one to support the fast charging, unless you don't want what it is the charging the fast charging, sorry. All right, it should be melt. I use the soldering iron tip to make the operation fast. All right, still not moving good, so I can't pull it up. Should be moved. Why the heating not good now? This is scary. Should be out by now. The soldering is not melted somehow. Yeah, this soldering took long time, so I had to melt that plastic to make the operation very fast. Something got weird there. I didn't know why, so I put it some flux again. I don't know what could cause that problem. We should be by now. All right, it's good. Yeah, consider subscribing. All right, all good. Now we need to clean everything and then we will put the new charging port in its place. This is the adhesive with the flux. Also, there is a layer at the bottom with the adhesive that was preventing the charging port from come out. It's the first time I'm seeing a layer at the bottom. You can use the heating gun to remove that layer from the front and from the other way. We don't need it. We need to put that charging port in its place and flat in position, making a good connection, and that's very important. We need to do that. You can always take your time, don't rush. In rush, you do mistakes. You have to remember that. We are here always to fix the phones for the customers, and that's what we should do. As you can see, I'm looking at any tiny pieces of the adhesive because that gap or that layer will not make my charging port in its place, and it will cause gap and making the pads not connected to the pins. And with that, we will not having any connections and the phone won't charge or it will be slow charging. I put some soldering iron with low temperature melt. It's about 183 Celsius. So we mix the soldering and then we can wick that solder out. This is a very good for doing this job. You always have to remember that we uses a low temperature. So we mix them with the original solder and then we remove them from the board. That's the way we do it. I have that solder at the wick soldering and it's old somehow, but I want to use it because I will not use it anymore. So I use it from time to time. It's about 2-3 meters, and it's stay for a long time with you. All right, the cleaning is good. Now we have at the bottom, you can see there is another layer, and we are going to remove it. You should have a good holder for that subboard, so you can do your job better. Somehow I'm stuck. It's somehow moving, and this is annoying. The holder itself, it's not that too heavy. So when you make some heavy move, it moves with you, and that's why not the support it's moving, it's the holder. So you maybe hold it on the bench, or you buy something. It's very heavy, so you can do your job easier than me. This is a tips that you can remember always. It will help you while you are doing this job. So I skipped a bit, remove everything, don't let everything with the adhesive or the soldering in there. Make flat, put it in position, make sure it's fit and it's good on its place. I saw some adhesive, I just wanted to remove it for the last time to make sure everything is good. This is like the work for doing the micro soldering. It's very important to do that. Micro soldering for the IC. Alright, I think now I'm good to go with the for repair. I'm using the isopropyl alcohol. It's 99.9%. I'm always mention that. So it's better for every people who came to my channel who can know that. So it's in position. I use the heat gun to make sure everything is good and it's flat and in position. It's moving good. It's flat or not? Let's take a look. If it's flat, we continue. If it's not, we put some heat. I took long time to do the focus. Why? Why? All right. Everything is flat. That's good. We can continue from here. Yeah, I took long time with the focus. I don't know why. I'm faster than that. Alright, I'm using the Amtech Flux. I forget the name, but I think it's 995, something like that. It's a green syringe. Alright, we can go from 1 to 1, solder 1 pads with a pen 1 at a time. There is nothing connected to each other, 1 pin at a time. Don't mix or merge these pads. Alright? I didn't test that, but these not, you can't merge them. Alright. 1 at a time. Make sure it has a good soldering and then you go to the next one. You can see the lines, but we don't mix them here. You see, we started about from the middle. The first 1, 2, 3, 4 pads are not connected, so when we done, we go back. The soldered iron wasn't hot that enough, so I skipped the 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go later. Make sure the last pad and the first pad are connected carefully. These two, somehow it's different from the other pins. So you have to make sure it's not moving. The last one and the first one. These very important tips. You have to know them. You see how I'm focusing the first one and the last one. The pins is different. When you take a look at the charging port, you with your eyes you will see different. That one and that one is different from the others. So you have to treat them like that way. Alright, as I can see, everything seems good. We can flip now the subboard and solder the legs, and then we will done. We need just to assemble the board, the phone, and that's it. We'll finish repairing this video. I just wanted to make sure this one is very good. I didn't like it. I want to put more solder to it to make it strong. We don't need the customer to return the day after and told you the phone is not charging anymore. Why that happens? So you have to explain him something. And we don't want to do that. We want the customer to be happy and never come back for the same problem. We need him to come back, but with the other problem. But we didn't make it. And that's important. Don't fix something and broke something else. While you are doing this repair, you have to be careful with the microphone. It's near the charging port. We don't need the soldering or not the soldering. The flux leaked into that microphone. It will make it damaged. So yeah, the customer may return told you. The other people can cheer me. And if they do so, you have to know it should be your problem, you make it to that person. Not always, because somehow the microphone could be damaged before. Not always. So it's your job to see what you want to change, the whole support or the charging port. It depends on you, depends on your location and on your country. Here we do that job. It's more cheap for the customer, so we do that. You can do the cleaning and that's it. I think I will do the a sample and I will finish the video. Alright, if you have any questions, you can just write it in the comments below. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe to support our channel. We will do something else in the next video. Peace.